I received an award for Women of Achievement. I never dreamed of something so big happening in my life, but dreams do come true.
When I grow up, I want to be a wrestling. I want to be a karate teacher. I want to be a firewoman. I want to be in the car. I'm from Staten Island. I want to be a cop.
I have a dream. I have a dream.
We want to be acknowledged, because we're here to stay with street scholars.
It's hard to believe we've been talking about this for so long.
So what's spectacular is you can walk out of your bedroom and look up to the sky. You know, you got trees all around you. Oh, look at that bird in the court.
And again, the big, big bathroom. Wow. Wish I had this at home.
The purpose of this Jersey Street residence, which we've waited for 25 years nearly, is to help people begin the journey back to permanent housing. Here they'll be able to have a place to lay their heads, 3 square meals, counselors, support, community, and begin to make plans for their future: education, vocational training, school, jobs, home. There's a lot more people that need to be able to say, my life has been made right, and Project Hospitality has been a part of that.
I was using and abusing drugs and alcohol to the degree where my mother had to change the locks on the door and actually put me out on the street.
I really did not ever think that my life was gonna get so bad, that I was gonna, from a middle-class family, you know, having everything and anything, all the opportunities available to me. My parents had no problem paying for, when I used to go to college, for Rutgers, for new cars, for clothes, for vacations, for anything that I actually, like, sky was the limit for me.
In the American dream.
Obviously, when you're shooting dope in the bathrooms of Rutgers University, how good can you possibly be doing?
I didn't know how to stop using drugs. I didn't know where to go for help. And they says, right up on that hill is a place called 25 Central Avenue, Project Hospitality's drop-in center. And you can go there, you can get something to eat, you can get a hot cup of coffee, you can get to shower, change your clothes, brush your teeth, wash your hair. My hair was a mess. I practically crawled through the door. I was so tired. I was so worn out. I had had enough. And when I got there, the security guard was there, and he was so nice to me. The first thing he did was brought me a cup of coffee, and he sat me in a chair. I sat in that chair, and I could hardly move after that. And from there, you know, the help just kept coming. It just kept coming. They told me that I was HIV infected, hepatitis C, diabetes, cancer, you know, my ulcers. But Project Hospitality was always there for me, always there.
How are you today? Would you like bread, dear? Enjoy.
I've won 3 scholarships in the past year and a half. I never thought that I would win anything because of the bad things that I went through in life.
They were just so generous and so gracious and so non-judgmental, you know. And at that point in my life, I had felt like such a failure, and I had felt like I was so young, but yet I had no future. But they began to show me that I did have a future.
It really didn't sink in until I was walking through a sea of people with a banner in front of me where I was at and what I've accomplished. My mother and sister came up from Florida. My brother's son graduated with me. So up on the dais, one of the keynote speakers was Terry Troyer. And I thought how appropriate that she's speaking to the graduation and speaking of humanitarian aid and global hunger, and I'm graduating college due to one of her pilot programs. Before I came to Project Hospitality, I worked on Wall Street. It was a much busier place than it is now, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the fast lane of Wall Street, about making money, and felt that that's what it was all about at the time. I learned a hard lesson.
I sleep in the street for at least 3 months. I talk about 10 below zero, 8 below zero, 22 below zero. For today, I'm different. You know, I got back a lot of stuff back in my life, my kids in my life. I got a lot of friends in my life. Now I'm giving back at the 25 Central, the drop-in. I cook over there and I serve lunch and dinner.
Got your pride back?
I got my pride back. That's it, you know. Somebody was serving me, now look at me. I'm serving somebody else.
Today they're having spaghetti and sausage.
Ever since I came across the drop-in center, that's it. I give back what was so freely given to me.
My dad called me actually a week ago. My family's going on a cruise, and they invited me to go with them. And if you would have told me that 2 years ago, I just would never ever believe that it could be so good. I'm a better student today than I ever was at any other point in my life. I have a 4.0 GPA right now.
We moved from a tier 2, from a battered women's shelter, really rocky time. And there are people out there that really need it and really appreciate it, and they're really gonna turn their lives around through this experience. And I'm just one of those people.
My mom didn't have a lot of money, and I don't think we were gonna get presents that year. And I remember on Christmas Day, Santa Claus was here. I got a present. Me and my brothers, everybody got presents that year. And I thought that was really special because had it not been for Hospitality House, we wouldn't have got presents. And I think I would have taken that personal. When you're a kid, you take things the wrong way.
Hi. Chris, I see you.
All of our kids are still tight. They all still hang out together. Over the years, nobody's strayed. Everybody still stays together. So I guess Hospitality House has a lot to do with that. A lot. Because that's where we all learn to be a family. I want to own my own home. That's my dream. I mean, I have the timeshare, and it is a deed, and all of that. Like, I had to sign all of these papers, but there's nothing like owning your own home.
We bought a home a year ago, high on a hill. It's 47 steps up to the front door. But it feels wonderful because it is my home. We have like 90-foot tall pines, and last winter we discovered that we could see the Statue of Liberty in New York Bay from our bedroom window. It's beyond my wildest dreams.
One of the biggest challenges we have is convincing local Staten Island businesses to take a chance on hiring people who have gaps in their resumes or who have come out of a transitional residence like this. And so when Rich Nicocha was getting ready to open his hotel, I confronted him in the parking lot and said to him, would you like to hire some of our guys as workers?
We have one gentleman that's been with us since we opened the hotel, who I would say is the most distinguished maitre d' that we have. Clients request him, and all he needed was a chance. Send us some more people. We would be more than happy to try them.
I was up there, I know what I had, I know what I wanted. And I'm back up there again, and I'm much happier this time because I earned it.
I love my job, I love the kids, so it's nice, when you actually do something that you like to do, that you enjoy doing. It's like, not like, oh God, I gotta get up I don't wanna go to this place. It's like, okay, I'm going to work today. Let me see what music I'm gonna take. Let's see what's gonna be going on. I like it. We live regular lives like everybody else.
People come here, we extend hospitality. It's a gift, it's a charism, it's a grace. And we will do whatever it takes to heal and make you whole.
In the American